Oh my baby, I love this boy. Give me the love, you no good from you. You see your body carry something I never understand. I must confess, your body very offensive. It is scatter my defense, yo. I must confess, your body not my objective. It is giving me problems. Problems, yeah. My darling, would you fly with me international? You go there with me for flight. Money, would you stay with me? I said no, no, man. You go there with me for life. Somebody, but I never know. You never know. I don't wanna live my life for you, live my life for you. All over the news, all over the news. Only God knows the kind of thing I do, the kind of thing we do. And I thank God I got the lead. Say God no, I got the lead. Only one I comfort me. When these people they don't bother me. And I thank God I got the lead. Say God no, I got the lead. Only one I comfort me. When these people they don't bother me. That's why I try sometimes. Little and guys.
Absolutely. The same coven that tried to that tried to fabricate us by fake accounts, trying to coerce and persuade me to do a demonic covenant, which I refused, obviously. So then what they then proceeded to do is get family members to use my information to sign allegiance with the same demonic covenant. Same as I was stalking my phone, hacking my devices, harassing me, stalking me, slandering me. And then you wonder why everything they've done is falling short. They wonder why their life is in such disarray. They wonder why they're experiencing such karma. Hmm. Touch not my anointing to my box no harm. I will always stand in my cause. Point blank, period. Yeah, the same little demonic covens that for most of you, the families are part of. The same things that I've been stealing from you your whole life. Illegally using your information, pretending to be you, might add, to join allegiance with these said demonic covenants. Mount over and stared. People will always see through their lives. I'm not super hilarious. It's not children. It's the fact that the same demonic witch that's impersonating you. Your children don't act out the energy of lust. It's like your own parents, which like not even parent in fact, step parent. A PDF step parent like that man. It was also a molester. Always has been. And for a lot of you, you know these people are. Although they're trying to portray themselves as holier than thou. And the worship ones are actually in the church. We had them under the cover of darkness. They were forsaken. Ain't it funny how the same people who preach to be of God are the same people that God does not like them. Even stars on the fire at cabins. It's funny that, isn't it? Was we continue on our journey. And you wonder why they're experiencing such harm. For the most part, most of these people, of course, they're going to deny it. And they feel embarrassed. They feel embarrassed first because they're exposed. And they feel embarrassed at the fact that people see through them. Even the weak individuals that they brag, of course they want them to be free. For the most part, they use the monetary funds that was ordained for you to pay these flying monkeys, to commit these maniacal acts towards you. Everything done in the dark is not coming to light. For a lot of the emotional government, they've been there too long. Let's be real on that one, they've always been. Hence why they paid your rental figures to put you in this governmental experiment. Don't feel you get one. Survive. I'm good. Because you survive, they use that to train leaders. Not for facts collective. They are and always have been the true demons. So yeah, they can. You can tell the maniacal followers yet again why they mess with my conference on my phone. Why would my lights be going down whilst I'm doing the video? Make that make sense. Trying to set my cheeks, yeah. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
This is what I see.
Passion in my pants and I ain't afraid to shoot. I'm sexy and I know it. Damn. Check it out. Check it out. Wiggle. Yeah. Can't find them all. Till I tap my cheeks, yeah. And still get service. Wow.
Big friend from home. The last time I checked my bills on my pay, and I'm gonna bless me, so guess what?
You not for me, my friend. You not for me, your friend. You not buy me food. You not take care of my kids too. And where my pussy from long time.
Big friend from home. The last time I checked my bills on my pay.
Yeah, the same old demonic covenants that for most of you, your families are part of. The same ones that have been stealing from you your whole life. Even though as far as they're leading you to your information, pretending to be, might I add, to join allegiance with these said demonic covenants. Now they're already scared. People will always see through the lies. I'm not super hilarious. There's no chosen ones.
I say that, in times like that, man, where a lot of these individuals that you have seen that have brought the knowledge to people in a way of waking up the masses have been haunted or hunted by these specific covens. Chosen one, these covens do exist. And these covens have been doing intense magic on you. And a lot of you have went through these magic and spiritual attacks and didn't realize that you were going through magic or that it was some form of witchcraft being done on you. But chosen one, when I tell you, you don't have, your attackers are not just regular attackers. You have famous covens of witches. Famous covens who attack you, who are stalking and who wish to end you, chosen one. But when I tell you, they have been using their most powerful magic spells. They have been using their most powerful beings, their most powerful witches to, on a of you, and none of it's working. None of it's working, chosen one. The fact that you continue to bounce back from every spell. And the thing is, you recently, was going through mental seclusion, recalibration mentally, and you didn't understand why. There was magic being done on you. Chosen one, be aware of everything around you. You have to know what magic looks like, witchcraft, what it looks like, what it feels like, the vibration that it carries. This is what enables you to defeat it. But chosen one, you have proven to these covens and these witches
Nothing shit.
that you are in a league of your own. Now the question is, what they're all worried about is when will he start or she start to fight back. See, chosen one, they don't know how much you know. They can only assume. They still think that you're oblivious. But the facts are, you know everything that's going on around you.
This is imagine someone being so insecure with themselves that they don't like you because you're confident. Huh? Nah, I mean to the point where they make up lies on your name, they defame your name, they will do any and everything to make people not like you because they don't understand why people like you and why people don't like them the way that people like you. Huh? And this all stems from mums and dads, right? Because their mum and dad didn't give them enough love, so now they need other people on the street to give them love and be their little lapdog because they don't have any control in their household. That's got nothing to do with me, sir. Moral of the story, do you be confident, don't let no one tell you what you can or can't do because it's your life, and unless it brings you money, you don't give a fuck. Imagine someone being so insecure with themselves. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devils.
The CCTV footage has finally dropped of Keir Starmer kissing Lord Ali.
Alright, so I'm just getting this information, and I don't know whether this video is AI or anything like that at the moment. I'm just telling you what I know. Jim Davidson, the comedian Jim Davidson, at a private event made allegations that he's seen a video that, just like this, where Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister, was kissing Lord Ali. Now, it is alleged that his wife was shown footage of this at a charity event, or video like it at a charity event, and she stormed off stage, and there are multiple reports that I'm hearing that she is already looking for divorce lawyers and to start divorce proceedings. There's also many reports that Keir Starmer and his office have gone into overdrive and have started to issue cease and desist letters to social media companies who are putting this stuff out there. So you better make sure that you share this wherever you can and download it before it gets taken down. Now, I want to make a point here. I don't think Lord Ali has done anything wrong here at all. He's just a rich guy throwing money around by the look of it. He even has, I believe, given Keir Starmer's wife $5,000 worth of designer clothes, which Starmer didn't declare to Parliament. He's also given Starmer £19,000 in donations for clothes and etc., and other things, and has also given Starmer use of his penthouse, and his penthouse is worth like 18 million quid. Now, you might remember during lockdown, Starmer did a video with some books behind him, but it was a green screen, and the books weren't of his property. It was filmed at his penthouse while we were all meant to be locked down. Now, Starmer at the time said, it was only for 7 weeks, and we were only there while my son was doing his GCSEs, and we just needed to get away and isolate ourselves. But the timeline didn't add up because his exams had finished before then. So that seemed like a lie to many people. And it's worth noting here that Starmer claims £450 a night for those nights that he was stopping at that painthouse. That's £450 of your money per night. This has been going on for a couple of days, and the reason why I'm putting it out there now, and the reason why I'm leaning towards it actually being true, is because of the media blackout on all reporting of this. I mean, if this was just an AI video, they would come out and say, oh, that's just an AI video, it's an absolute load of rubbish, right? But they're not. I'm hearing, actually, that, like I say, his office is putting out cease and desist letters. I mean, why would you need to do that unless you were guilty, right? Like I say, there's no allegation here with regards to Lord Ali, and obviously, if they are gay and he's bisexual, like the rumours for years that we've been hearing are true, then that's none of our business.
There are cases where malicious lies are concocted by a party with the sole intent to damage an accused. The accuser, even when faced with clear evidence of dishonesty, walks away from the devastation caused with the protection of anonymity and little remorse, having achieved their intended objective of publicly smearing the reputation of the accused, who is left emotionally and financially depleted. There are cases where malicious lies are concocted by a party with the sole intent to damage an accused. The accuser, even when faced with clear evidence of dishonesty, walks away from the devastation caused with the protection of anonymity and little remorse, having achieved their intended objective of publicly smearing the reputation of the accused, who is left emotionally and financially depleted. There are cases where malicious lies are concocted by a...
Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm not a favorite, but I'm gonna say my most problematic.
Okay.
It's my daughter.
Really?
Yeah, she acts just like her aunt.
Really?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 13. And her and Krishan and her were sharing rooms at 1. So that really matters who your child is around 1 or 2.
Energy.
Oh, she picked up a lot of Krishan wings. Oh, her mouth. And I named her Queen, so that doesn't make it no better.
So your real name is Latifah?
Yeah.
And she's Queen?
Yeah.
So together y'all Queen Latifah?
Exactly.
Was that intentional?
It was, because I got so tired of people every time I just say my name, and they go, what's your name? I'm like, Latifah. They always say, like, Queen Latifah, or do you spell it like Queen? I'm like, no. So when it came from me being pregnant with a girl, I was like, you know, I'm going to name her Queen. Like, so we can be Queen Latifah together.
Should I call Queen Latifah? No, I don't do it.
Yeah, and I love Queen Latifah.
Yeah, I've known her for 30 years. She's a sweetheart.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so now, but the reason why I asked you, because I always find parents will never pick a kid over the other. I have 2 dogs. Not that dogs and kids are the same, and I do have.
They are.
My favorite.
Because I have 6 dogs, so and I don't even like calling them dogs. I have 6 kids.
Yes.
And they are Queen and Mike siblings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So,
speak on.
do you want more kids?
Yes.
How many more?
I want 6 more.
No, you do not.
I do. I want to have my own 8.
8. What you gonna do with 8 kids? Out here rapping, touring,
Exactly. Have my own Jackson 8.
Drug-induced psychosis. Let's talk about it. For those of
Try this secret tip here. But if you want to know a price is going to pull.
Look, when it comes to the chosen ones, we are multidimensional, meaning that you cannot marginalize us by way of limitations. Us chosen ones have the ability to extrapolate sacred wisdom and knowledge with an extensive vocabulary. While still being cool, while still having swag, those are the recipes and the tools for authenticity. And that is the main reason why people don't like chosen ones, because they cannot fathom your perception of intelligence, so they either become irritated or intimidated by your energy. This is why they don't understand when you got locks, when you got golds in your mouth, and you spitting out esoteric knowledge. They don't understand that energy, right? Because they don't understand the fact that intelligence is not a physical construct. It's an energy of authenticity that other people don't have. What you gotta understand is and I caught that when I get busy with it, bro.
She felt like this. Let me see how she felt. Straight like that. Let me show you. I am with that. Wow, what she said? So when she was going down like that, I hit her in her head. Wow, hit her in the back. Wow, I woke her up. I'm the one who woke her up. I woke her up before, like, okay, so look, I can't act. If somebody was here, they would be able to help me. So it was like, she went down like this. When she was going down, I hit her in her head, like, wow. I woke her right. I watched her go to sleep and wake up. And I just said that. And don't play with my words when y'all little dumb-ass little blog pages that hate me so much. Don't mix up my words. I said that, and that's
Basically, I'm singing the lyrically quiet. So this is now. Testing, what about you? Testing. It's going after me. So out in a me. Black, and I'm in two. Shut up, stand, man, no take back chat. You, girl, again. I know if not, but now maybe. You got it. I know she get baby. You know, let's it. All right then. Yeah, goes smooth. Basically, I think the under the desk one is probably more handy if you ain't trying to be on it every single day. Because I bought a foldable one because I was gonna like put it away every time, but because I'm on it every day, I just don't even bother. Hope you don't add it to porridge. Yeah, porridge is alright, but like it just adds a bit of flavor. Porridge.
This filter tells you the last thing your inner child said before they died.
Yo, let me see what mine said before it died.
This filter tells you.
presence paused, and not like they didn't have an answer.
So here's the other funny thing with these people. So not only did they gamble and bet that they...
When it comes to people, always trust the pattern, never the message. The message is who they want to be. The pattern is who they are. People rehearse charm. They practice remorse. But patterns, they don't lie. Message can shift them.
Dance in the hall, I've been trying to strike some deals to get the major artists them in the video where I beef. But them still a negotiation.
Don't need to cherish luxuries, cause everything come and go. Even the life that you have.
You spiritual people been burning sage. One of it is called Creolin. Creolin. You audience on TikTok.
They don't like you because you intimidate them. See, they may have more than you in life, material things, status, power, job, whatever the case may be, but they still don't possess your aura. See, when you walk in the room, everybody notices. The way you talk, how you are fearless and brave and courageous, you have what they don't have. And that's something that their money can't buy. There's something that their house can't give them. There's something that they have dreamed of being, but they can't do it. That's why they don't like it. That's why they're jealous of it. And no matter how much money they have, no matter how many material possessions.
Let's talk about destiny swapping and fake copycats. Yes, there are people who are out there who love your light, who see what you're doing. They see you. They see the spiritual you. Before I go into this, I want to preface this conversation as always that we are soul and spirit first. Before we became human, and we are energy. Okay? If you look at this from this perspective, this conversation will make sense to you. Or if you're a soulless being, this conversation will not make sense to you. So swipe. This conversation is not for you. So let's talk about why we have destiny swapping and fake copycats.
I call for protection. The protection of divinity. The protection of the universe. The protection of the Most High. The protection of Mother Gaia. And the protection of my ancestors. Come and shield me when my eyes are closed from the things I cannot see with the naked eye. Guard me against those who stab me in the back, against those who cast spells with their words behind me. I sought protection, tried to protect myself, but felt hopeless. for I could not shield myself from the jealous eyes that watched me. That is when I learned to command the universe with my spoken words. And so I command my protection from the universe. I command my protection from my guardian angel, from the archangels, and from all positive spirits that watch over life. I call for protection, the protection of... You realize that people think you just as stupid as they are, you hear me? That's why for your fucking life gone. Man, mommy tell you. I made a video about my aunt dying from skin bleaching the other day, and I got this comment. LOL, Africans and Caribbeans going outside. Damn. This diaspora wars got you motherfuckers heartless. Okay, let's talk about it. Well, it is true, thank God.
The movie Sinners teaches you that welcome mats are demonic. Here's how. Just like in the movie, in this scene, where they needed his consent in order to enter their home, right?
Oh, so that's what
This
says
is
welcome
the
on the map.
basic
Mine don't say
laws
that.
of the ancient times, right? Where you need that consent in order to be violated. Therefore, the person who's violating you goes scotch-free. And so these welcome mats, which are in English is a demonic language, right? You're welcoming more than what you can see with your eyes. So don't look at the vampire as a physical being. Look at it in the spirit, like a parasite that latches on to people and that they need other people to follow, right? And so, if they're these spirits that you can't see, like I said, like a parasite, right? Latching on to the air, to the spirit, to how people are. Hey, 607, bro, y'all. You ever do that thing where you walk in a room and you forget what?
In here, CBT can make
5 things to never do in the spirit world. Because whether you see it or not, you're already living in it. Number 1, never speak what you don't want to manifest. Your words are spirit. Every time you speak, you're casting spells, blessings, or curses. So every time you say, I'm tired, I can't, or it's not working, you're prophesying defeat over your own.
Nice people are prime targets for sorcerers and practitioners of baneful magic. And one of the best things that I have done since my realization that someone very, very close to me was doing witchcraft on me was accept that niceness is actually not protection. Niceness can make us spiritual marks and spiritual.
I burned my 15 calories permanent. All right, guys, I have just a little bit more information regarding this story right here. I brought it to you yesterday about the 4 bodies that were found down there in Perry, Georgia. And one of those victims being this 2-year-old right here. Her name is Alea. They call her Lele. And then we have 82-year-old Beulah Robinson. She goes by Beulah May. Then we have 51-year-old Michelle Joyner. They call her Shell. And then you have 37-year-old Tawanda Robinson. They call her Muka. Now, the person of interest is this monster right here, this man baby. His name is Michael Jordan. And from what I'm understanding, he was dating the younger Tawanda Muka. And from also what I found out, too, he's been a menace to society. And I know some were asking me, was Tawanda the mother? No, she wasn't the mother. She was taking care of this child for another relative, her father.